If you have a taste for terror, you have a date with Carrie.
Hey, what's up, guys? Movie Maniac here. Well, it's October. Halloween is coming up. This month, obviously, I'm going to review some horror movies. Yeah, I mean, well, there's a lot of horror movies. I mean, let me put this down. I mean, there's a lot of horror movies. There's monster movies, B-horror movies, slasher flicks, ghost movies, found footage films. I mean, there's a lot of horror. There's a lot of horror genres. I mean, oh man, this was so hard for me. I mean, I was thinking to myself, what should I review? What should I review tonight? Well, I started thinking about it, not until when I look at the movies that's coming out this week. And then when I looked it up, the new remake of Carrie is coming out. So, I decided myself, why not? I'm going to review the original 1976 Carrie that was adapted from the book by Stephen King. And I'll tell you all about that. So, I can't breathe through this mask here. Okay, that's better. Alright, so, I still can't breathe in this. Okay. Masks. I mean, what can I say? It's a tradition for Halloween. Okay, so let's get started. So, first I want to talk about Stephen King. Stephen King is a famous novel writer who made a lot of great horror books. I mean, I could probably name a few of them. I mean, there was It, The Shining, I don't think Shawshank Redemption was a horror film, but any of his books, like It, Shining, Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, The Mist, and The Languorers, and all that stuff. He's made a lot of great classic. He made a lot of great classic horror books. His first novel he's ever done, which I think is Carrie, and then there was a Carrie. So, I mean, Carrie is about this girl who gets teased and picked on a lot because, you know, she's the kind of girl she gets teased a lot, and she was kind of in her period, which that's kind of embarrassing. So yeah, but then so the teenagers gets in trouble for teasing her. So one of them asks her out for the prom, but then they still want revenge. So they go off after her, and they do a prank on her really badly at the prom, with spilling pig blood all over her. But what they don't know is that she's got telekinetic powers, so she can totally kick your butt with her mind. So yeah, the book was really famous. So obviously it was developed as a movie in 1970. Was it 8 or 6? I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, it was made somewhere around the 70s. So was it good? Yeah, it is. I mean, it really is. So I don't know. There's a bunch of good stuff about it. So let's talk about the actors. Like Sissy Pack, she's really good. I mean, she is really perfect for the role as this weird girl on her period, and she gets like all picked and stuff. You know, you kind of do feel bad for her, but at the same time, well, it's kind of funny because I do feel bad for her at first, but right after that prom scene, well, I don't know if you're to feel bad for her or not. I mean, she became a monster now since she's got telekinetic powers. So, yeah. But that's just the thing about the character. I mean, you know, I kind of relate to her because I have been picked around junior high and high school. I mean, you know, life kind of sucks that way. I mean, it makes you feel bad, but then at the same time, you're like, holy crap, you're a monster. So, yeah, Sissy Peck was really good. She got a Academy Award nomination for her role. Yeah, I think she does really deserve it. She deserved a nomination. She was really good. And then there was also, what was her name? Pipes or something her name. But she plays as Carrie's mother. Now, Carrie's mother is like a crazy, obsessed with Christian religion religious mother. I mean, she's really crazy about religion. I mean, like, she is so crazy, or spoiler alert, she has to kill her daughter, just because she thinks she's doing, a bunch of sins. What a crazy mother. I mean, my mother isn't even that crazy. I mean, why? I don't know. That's the thing I like about Carrie's mother. She's so crazy. I mean, like, I really like this one scene where, like, she's cutting up these vegetables. She's like, you know, just slicing those vegetables like a horror movie. She's crazy. She's just crazy. Definitely crazy. There's not that much of a cast in this movie. I mean, the ones I can think of: Cecily Pack and Piper, Carrie's mother. But another one I can think of is John Travolta. Now, a lot of people say that this was his first movie he ever starred in. I think. I mean, maybe he did. I'm not sure. But a lot of trailers, a lot of people told me that John Travolta starred in this movie. It was his first role he ever did. Which I think I don't know. I think he did some sort of television or maybe a movie before. But I don't know. They say this was his first film, so I'll be going with that. Now, I like John Travolta. He's a good actor. I mean, I like him in Grease, Pulp Fiction, Hairspray. I really liked him in Carrie. I mean, he's perfect as one of those big teenager jerks. I mean, you know, he was really of a jerk, like Biff from Back to the Future. It makes you feel like that. You're like, what a jerk. But yeah, John Travolta was pretty good. I liked him in this movie. So yeah, what else? I guess I'll have to talk about the famous prom scene. Now, this will be an absolute spoiler alert. So, if anybody who's not seen Carrie, don't skip this part of the video, or actually just stop right here because I'm gonna talk all spoilers pretty much the whole end of this video. So, yeah, or you could just skip to my ratings. So. Yeah. Okay, so the prom scene. The prom scene is such an absolute classic scene. I mean, it just sets in the mood very perfectly. I mean, if you just look at it, it just starts off as this happy, it just starts off as a happy scene. Like, Carrie's having a really good time. You know, she's having a good time with her prom date and all that stuff. But then when the teenagers just, like, drops all the pig blood all over her, man, crap is gonna hit the fan. I mean, you know, when she has this telekinetic powers, everybody was laughing at her. She was so embarrassed. She uses her telekinetic powers to, like, close all the doors, keep it shut. She uses her minds to control the hose to water all the hose all those people. You know, they all get hurt. I mean, there's actually this one really funny moment. I thought this was kind of a funny moment where, like, the hose was, like, turning to these guys, which they were kind of arguing over a microphone, but then it sprays on the microphone and starts electrocuting him. I don't know. I kind of find that a little bit funny. I know it's scary, but just the way how it looks, it's kind of funny to me. I mean, that's the thing with old movies back in, like, around the 70s and stuff. They kind of look funny. But yeah, but it was absolutely terrifying. It makes me think if this happened in real life. Like, if anybody had telekinesis, it was bullied and it starts killing everybody with his telekinetic mind. I mean, holy crap, that would be crazy. So, yeah, it is really. Another thing I really like about the scene is that there's like these two split scenes. Like there's one scene here and there's another scene here. It shows each different moments. You see what's going on. Like, you see Carrie's face, and then you see what's going on. You know, all that stuff. I guess my only problem with that scene is that there's like these red lights, which I can't really see anything going on, which that's kind of a little bit hard. But. Yeah, but I would still really love the scene. It's such a classic. I mean, it's up there like my top 10 favorite horror movie moments. I mean, it's really good. Such a great scene. What else? Okay, so the prom scene was really cool. What else did I like? Oh, the practical effects. The special effects, they look really amazing. I mean, this was during the 70s. This was when they used practical effects. I mean, no computer. This looks very fantastic. I mean, I just love the way how things are floating around, doing things all by themselves, and the hose is moving. That is just really cool. I love the effects in this movie. that's the thing about the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. When they use practical effects, they look very good. I just think computer is good, but I think it's just overdone. But yeah, the effects on Carrie is really good. So yeah, is there any problem? Well, there is one. It's kind of short. That's just my only problem. I wish it could have been a little bit expanded longer, but as a whole, but sometimes I would just forget. Sometimes I would just forget it. Like, this is such a good movie. I mean, I kind of forget that this is kind of short. But that is kind of my problem. The movie's actually kind of short. I wish it was kind of expanded a bit. But yeah. But the original 1976 Carrie is really amazing. I mean, if you're one of those people that, like, gets bullied all the time in school and, like, can relate to Carrie in this movie, this is kind of your movie. For any horror fan, check this out. Really, really cool. I mean, see this old movie before you see the remake that's coming out. So yeah, it's really good. Good acting, great effects, a very great horror movie moment, prom scene, everything. Yeah, very good classic horror movie. Well, I give this movie a rating. I would give this movie an A-. That means it's very good. I mean, the shortness of the movie just took away the A+ and the A, but A-. That's still pretty good. That's so great. I mean, I really love this movie. It's up there with the great horror film classics. So yeah, and I'll probably and also talk about the new Carrie. I mean, just what I'm thinking about right now. Just when I look at the trailers, I mean, I'm against horror remakes because, you know, they're always pointless. They're always sloppy. I mean, it's just not as good as the original. But to be honest, I'm actually excited for the new Carrie just because the choice, the casting choice. I mean, Chloe Moretz, I forgot her name, but she's playing as Carrie. I think she will be perfect for the role. Julianne Moore, I think she's a little bit over the top in the trailers, but I'm pretty looking forward to her. The prom scene, I'm looking forward to that. Pretty much looking forward to Remake, actually. I think it looks pretty decent. I mean, just by looking at the trailers. So, yeah, pretty excited. I would probably go and see it. I mean, I know it's a horror remake, but I would probably just go check it. I would probably check it out. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know, just making sure, but it just looks interesting. So yeah, alright. So, milestone question today is, are you excited for the new Carrie? Comment that down below. I mean, also explain why you're excited for the new Carrie. Comment that down below. Check out my other videos, they're really cool. Like and subscribe. Check out my Facebook, like my page, emails. Send me some emails, like maybe some more horror movies since it's October. Please do that for me. That'll be really great. See ya.